Hello my darlings and welcome. In this video I discuss the moon phases and their correspondence to magic and create a Luna Moth painting that will be featured on a lunar calendar poster. Let's do some magical crafting. Thank you for joining me as I create a Luna Moth painting. This artwork will be the centerpiece for a 2022 lunar calendar poster. As I paint, I'll talk about the moon phases as they relate to magic. All of the materials I use in this video will be linked in the description below. And I'll also provide a link to my shop where you can purchase the lunar calendar. The new moon, or dark moon, is when the moon is directly between the earth and the sun and therefore hidden. The energy of a new moon lasts for about 3 days and is a time of new beginnings and new undertakings. The new moon is a calming time of rest while still being a time to plan for new beginnings and launching new projects. The new moon is an ideal time to set intentions and goals that you'll develop as the new moon waxes toward fullness. This is my favorite moon as I love to plot and plan. The new moon can be a starting point for kicking a bad habit, and some witches like to use this moon phase for banishing magic or deconstructive magic. It is also a good time to focus on love, romance, health, or job hunting. The waxing moon means the moon is getting larger in the sky, moving from the new moon toward the full moon. The waxing moon is a time for spontaneous and instinctive action. This is a time for spells that attract, that bring positive change, spells for love, good luck, and growth, to conceptualize ideas, and to invoke. The period of the waxing moon lasts about 14 days. The waxing crescent moon. The waxing crescent phase is the moon's first step towards fullness. The moon is considered a crescent only when less than 1/2 of it is visible. This lunar phase presents you with the opportunity for change. The waxing crescent is a moon of regeneration, positive magic, and success. This is a time for laying a foundation for the plans you made in the new moon. While the moon is waxing, you may wish to focus on fortifying yourself and your body. It is believed that you can absorb things easier during the waxing phase, both good and bad. So be discerning about what kind of energy, activities, and people you surround yourself with during this phase. This can be a time for gathering resources and information needed for your goals. Begin your initial plans and actions. Start small and things will ramp up moving forward. The first quarter moon. The first quarter moon is a period of 2 or 3 days when the moon is half illuminated from our point of view. We call it first quarter because the moon has traveled about 1/4 of the way around the earth since the new moon. The first quarter period starts 7 to 10 days after the new moon. The first quarter is a moon of caution. It's a time to pay attention to your instincts and intuition, and one step beyond listening is to heed them when it comes to taking action. During this time, the moon appears half light and half dark, and it's a time for balance. It's also a good time for decisions. It's also a moon of success. During this time, you may feel like there's extra pressure on you to make your plans happen. This phase can provide a little bit of extra steam you need to push forward. The first quarter moon is a time of courage, motivation. The seeds of your planning and preparation are starting to grow. Put in the work and energy needed to keep them moving forward and on track. The first quarter moon is a moon of love and relationships. It's a time to come together with friends. It's also a good time to do magic relating to luck. The waxing gibbous moon. During the waxing gibbous moon, the area of illumination continues to increase. More than half of the moon's face appears illuminated. The waxing gibbous moon can be considered a moon of attraction and preparation. It's a time to focus on patience and prepare for full moon energies. Push through the final stages of the goals you set in the new moon phase. Make refinements and prepare to celebrate your successes. This is a time to focus on magic related to health and to do spells related to attraction. The full moon. During the full moon, the moon has reached its zenith. It forms a perfect silvery sphere in the sky. This phase lasts approximately 3 days. The full moon is a time of fulfillment and plans coming to fruition. It's also a time for gratitude and a time for reflection, both to appreciate and be thankful for your abundance and to review and reflect upon it. This is a time for spells that transform, to increase psychic ability, for fertility spells, and to invoke and honor lunar goddesses. This is a time of strength, love, and power. Major magical workings should occur during the full moon, as it's a very intuitive and productive time, especially magic related to fertility, dreams, meditation, love, and matters of the home. The full moon also corresponds to beauty, money, creativity, and psychic abilities. This phase may be a time of heightened feelings. Typically, these 3 days are not a good time for major decisions if you feel that you're more emotional than rational. After a full moon, the moon begins to wane or get smaller. The waning moon decreases in size, moving from the full moon toward the new moon. This is a time for spells that banish, release, and reverse. The waning moon is a time to break bad habits or bad addictions and to end bad relationships. It's a time of deep intuition and a time for divination. The waning gibbous moon. During the waning gibbous moon phase, the moon appears to be more than 1/2, but not fully illuminated by direct sunlight. The fraction of the moon's disk that is illuminated is decreasing. During the waning gibbous moon, it's time to release, let go, and make space. The work that has been done is now gathered in. It is a time associated with harvest or taking the rewards from your hard work and care. It's a time to look toward renewal, a time to review and correct mistakes, settle disputes, and make amends. This is also a moon phase of protection and banishment. It's a time for magic relating to removing obstacles and banishing. Remove things from your life that are unwanted. This is a time of release. The time of the waxing moon in many traditions is concerned with more mundane, outer matters, whereas the period of the waning moon deals with interior thoughts, subconscious struggles, and the illumination and clarification of personal values. The waning moon begins a conscious process of creative release. The last quarter. The themes of the last quarter are balance and setting boundaries. Again, the moon appears to be half light and half dark. Themes of balance are becoming important during this time. The last quarter continues to be a time of release and letting go, and continuing any banishing done in the last phase. It can be a good time to concentrate on removing yourself from situations, relationships, and habits. The last quarter is a good time to do shadow work and journaling about what's causing obstruction for you. This phase is a time for self-analysis, rest, and recuperation, meditation, and readying yourself for the energies of the new moon. The waning crescent. During the waning crescent moon, it's time to rest and recuperate. Use this phase to focus on self-care and recharging your personal energy for the work to be done at the new moon. The waning crescent phase is a time of turning inward, a time of quietude, a time of absorbing the inspiration that comes from sitting in silence. This can be a very productive time for many people. A waning crescent moon, sometimes called an old moon, can be seen in the east before dawn. On each successive morning, a waning crescent moon will show us less and less of its lighted portion, heading towards the new moon phase, when the moon will be between the earth and the sun once again, and the cycle will be complete. Thank you for spending this time with me as I created this Luna Moth painting. My 2022 lunar calendar poster is available at the link below this video.